owners so they can tell about their business. We know how we are. We like to talk long, so it's only 30 seconds. But you gotta do a pitch. So the first one up is Miss Sabrina. Clap your hands.
All right. Thank you, Corey. You're doing an awesome job.
Yay!
All right. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
And let me first congratulate Miss Denise.
Yes.
I might take give me about 2 or 3 minutes, because this young lady came to me by way of my best friend. Y'all know about Fletcher's in the community. Fletcher's sister is my best friend, and she told me I need to meet her. And she told her she needs to meet me. So, I met Denise going on 3 years now. My name is Sabrina Kelly, again from Guyana. And I've been in the community for quite some time here in Atlanta when I moved. And I am in the film industry, the home care industry, the food delivery business, coaching. And one of the things that's dear to my heart is a platform called the Global Sister Speaks Network, which I bring all the women together from all different walks of life, Guyana, America, all over. They're in this network. And so Denise came in there, and just like she told you all, she wasn't really talking a lot. I said, you're gonna be speaking when I'm done with you. Because you are gifted, you're talented, you're selfless, all of those things, as you all know, because you all know her longer than I did. And I said, you need to get your voice out here. So when she was coming in the Zooms, and I would have exercises with them and telling them to talk about what they do, we have this thing called shout out your wins. We tend to not appreciate the little things that we do. We tend to kind of let them go by and not give them the, as I say, the confirmation of the things that you're doing in life. Because with the little things, the big things will come. But at least it's a step towards where you're going. And so they come on the Zoom every first Thursday, and Denise would come on there. She would be shy. And I said, Denise, when I'm done with you, you're going to have networking events, you're going to be networking, and all of those things. And here she are today with our inaugural Business Oscar. She was granted also, I give the women awards every year. We have this thing called the International Ball, the first Friday in December. And she was one of the awardees for the Collaboration Award, because there's another Denise that she partners with out of Vegas. And I wanted to show women that women can work together. And the two of them do almost the same thing, but they know they're their own individual. And so I gave them what's called the Collaboration Award. And that was to show other women you can collaborate, but not compete. And not be threatened by what each of you have in display. So I just wanted to say that to you all here today. It's an honor to be here. I've come here before and speak. And I just want to congratulate Denise on this journey. There's so much more. When we're done with this, I said, girl, you got some things you got to do for me. Because, at the end of the day, we don't know everything. But I want to challenge everybody in this room, whether you have a business or not, just know that you're your own individual person. Not even twins are the same. You come with an assignment, and always remember what that is. I don't care what it is. Because somebody in your life has told you, girl, you're so good at that, or man, you're so good at that. That is the gift, that is the assignment. Stick to it. Don't look left, don't look right. Don't look at, as we say in my country, don't look at your neighbor. Focus on what you have, and your audience will come.
Oh, yeah.
Not trying to help
Thank you. And Miss Sabrina, do you have like an Instagram or so they can follow you?
That's why I don't think about me a lot of times.
Global Sister Speaks Network, you can look that up on Facebook, or Sabrina Speaks, it's all E's, S-E-B-R-E-N-A Speaks, on Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you. So next we call into the stage is Miss Allison. Put your hands together.
Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to say God is good, He is great, He is awesome, He is wonderful, He is my life, and that is the only reason why I'm here to be able to stand in front of you and to speak, because of His goodness. My product is called Calming Spray Cleanser It is 22 essential oils with alcohol inside of it. The reason why I created it is because I take care of my mom. She was dealing with congestive heart failure. And so I was finding myself having to call 911 so many times that I can't even count. And during that time, I started having panic attacks. I started blacking out. And I'm like, God, what is going on with me? I'm thinking I'm a prayer warrior, I'm strong. But he's like, it's fear of death. Fear of you losing your mother. And so he said, you need to get a grip. You need to center yourself and remember where your help comes from. And he always asked me, he said, Allison, what is in your hand? Stop looking outside of yourself. I've given you everything. And so I use essential oils in my house. He told me, take my essential oils, make a blend, make a spray, put it together, inhale it, and let it go down to my cellular level and calm me down. And it will stop all blackouts, all anxiety. And he said, just remember where your help comes from. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you. Oh, and I actually tried some tonight, and
it works.
it really worked. Do you have social media?
I'm on Facebook, and it's my full name, and I'll have a card I'll pass out to everyone. So it's Allison Graves Sandy, and then you're welcome to also call me if you need to, but I'll pass out all my information tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Mr. Harold.
Okay, Full Screen Media Works is a mass media and technology company. We do virtual reality, we do augmented reality, we do apps, we do artificial intelligence. So our purpose now, and what we're doing, anyone that lives in the vicinity of Stonecrest, Rockdale, Conyers, Covenant, we are doing free promotion videos. That's giving everyone who owns a business an opportunity to be able to pitch about their business, and then it's free. It's free. You can use it for your website, your TikTok, or whatever. But you can reach us at www.fullscreenmediaworks.com. That's www.fullscreenmediaworks.com. Thank you.
And next, we're moving right along. I would like to call Miss Jennifer and Mr. Kevin.
Yeah, what's up in this joint? Where are my Philly people at? Who knows what's a joint? What's a joint? Yes. We up in this joint. So this is my husband Kevin, my name's Jen, and we have a restaurant in Covington. It's called That's My Joint. And if you haven't come to check us out, you have to come. All Philly style cuisine. No pork on the menu. We're the only people in Covington or anywhere I've been since we lived in Georgia that got beef bacon, authentic Philly cheesesteaks on the Amoroso rolls, and everything is cooked to order. So, oh, and yeah, we got their water ice, Philly water ice, so.
Drink water ice.
So make sure y'all come and check us out. We're located on 14656 Brown Bridge Road in Covington. It's right behind the Kroger, right behind 20 and the Exxon gas station next to Snap and Shoals, the electric company. And our Instagram is That's My Joint 215, and our Facebook is That's My Joint. So please make sure y'all support us. We got fish and grits, chicken and waffles, burgers, chicken wings, whatever you can think of, we serve it all day. Breakfast and lunch all day, the best grits, home fries. Come see us.
Oh, thank you. Next is Miss Krista.
Thank you.
Put your hands together.
the founder of the Resilient Identity Framework. Powered by the Integrated Human Development Protocol, I design structured resilience and identity integration systems for high-capacity leaders navigating post-stabilization expansion. So I help people to transform their lives. People who are high-functioning still need self-care. Self-care is something that everyone needs. Mental health is real, and we all have it, whether we have had it challenged or not. I'm also a recovery minister and an artist. And art is what helps me to ground myself, so I do sound baths and art, healing arts events, and I have used the travel business to take that worldwide. So I have an event tomorrow. It will be at North Atlanta Church of Christ, and it is a sound bath, and of course we're doing hats because it is Black History Month, and Women's History Month is next month. And so if you are interested, please get with me. And you all are so beautiful. Thank you.
And we're gonna circle right back around because Miss Allison said she forgot something. So Miss Allison, come on back up here for us.
I just wanted to also mention to you that I am a commercial and real estate agent, and so I know a lot of you have your own businesses, and so if you're looking for a space to lease or to purchase, I would love to help you. And again, my foundation is in God, and so everything that I do, it starts with God. So we pray first, we ask God to lead us, guide us, and show us the way, and He will find your property for you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you. And next is Miss Rhonda. Woo woo! Woo! Yes. It's all right, sugar. Yes. It's still sugar.
Well, good evening, good evening. I want to first thank my cousin, Denise Murray. Thank you so much for your tenacity, your push, your endeavor. You are always helping someone else. That's why you're so blessed. And God is continuing to bless the works of your hand. You will never go broke. You will always have prosperity on your life. Good evening. My name is Rhonda Sutler. I have a interior design business. I have a partner, Natalie Ramsey. She wasn't able to be here this evening, but the name of our company is S&R Design. We started back in 2008 and striving. We help all levels of people, color. It doesn't make a difference. If you want something somewhere in your area, and your home, business, or space, or personal space to be transformed, please give us a call. I do have some cards over here. I have information, and just reach out to us and we'll take care of you. Have a great evening.
And keep the applause going as we welcome Gerald and Raymond. Did I pronounce that right? Okay. Put your hands together.
All right. My name is Gerald Bass. Actually run a digital marketing agency and consultancy firm called the Rise of 1%. We've been around 9.5 years now. And we primarily work with a lot of coaches, consultants, course creators, service-based business providers. They typically come to us if they're just relying on word of mouth, maybe have a little bit of a social media presence. They're just looking for a way to generate consistent lead flow and clients for their business, specifically using the internet. So I have some clients I've taken from $2,000 to $10,000 a month up to $20K to $50K plus a month in under 60 days without spending any money on paid advertising. And Denise is actually one of the clients I work with. You all heard how she spoke about us earlier. And once again, congratulations to you again, Denise, for this event. This is Oscars. This is huge. You got the Oscars for the entertainment business, but I love it now for business owners, so congratulations to you. We also have Rise Media. We're actually a media company too. And right now we have a podcast. So if you have an interest in potentially coming on the podcast and telling your story and talk a little bit about your business, you could get with me and Bree. We both run Rise Media together. All right?
All right, and I'm Ramon Williams. I've been in real estate for about 13 years now. I do every aspect of real estate, investing, wholesaling, I even do rental property. Now, a lot of you guys look like y'all doing well now, but I know you got family and friends that have a Section 8 voucher that need rental property. I'm here, easy rent right, easy rent right. Everybody say it with me. Easy rent right.
Easy rent right.
Easy rent right.
Easy rent right.
Tell your folks to go to that website and link up with me.
And next, we'll have Mr. J.
Mr. J. No, he works.
Oh, that's been fixing y'all cocktail. Thank you so much. How y'all doing, everybody? How was y'all drinks today? Round of applause. Thank you. I'll send greetings from Alcohol Heroes. Alcohol Heroes is an alcoholic catering business. So all of your parties, weddings, events, anything that you need a bar for, we take care of that. We bring the bar, we bring the alcohol, we bring the bartender. We can even get the permits for whatever place that you want. So even like you have, if you want to do an outdoor event, like you have food trucks, we have alcohol trucks. We have about 5 alcohol trucks. We can open up, pull up right up in the front yard, sell alcohol first. So I have some cars up front. We're gonna make sure, and we're black owned. My sister's the owner, so it's women owned.
Nice.
You know, we take care of everything. We also opened up a place in Avondale Estates that focuses on strictly black owned alcohol, scotches, whiskeys, anything. So if y'all have a business, and we would love to have y'all have a pop-up, you can also offer a full bar for your pop-up as well. So please come see me at the end, you know, if y'all want to talk about anything like that. And thank y'all so much for having us. You know, anything else that y'all need, please come out and see me. It's called Alcohol Heroes. So you can see us on alcoholheroes.com, Alcohol Heroes, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of it. All right? You welcome. Continue putting that hands together for the last person, which is going to be Mr. Richard.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much for being here. I'm Richard Jordan. I'm the proprietor here of the Pink Lion. I'd like to say thank you, thank you. How many of you, it's your first time coming here to New Black Wall Street? Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please, please, don't make it your last. We built this place for you to be able to have events like you're having here today. And we do a little bit of everything, not only just in this room, but there's 125,000 square feet, and we do a little bit of everything. Balls, weddings, you name it. It is a place where you can do what you want to do. Though I'm the proprietor here, I can help you book anything throughout the whole business. And this is an ecosystem. Like Jay said, Alcohol Heroes handles my alcohol. We have caterers we bring in. So we make sure that we all work together and we all eat. Can you say that word? Eat. And so we've been doing this now for almost 4 years. And we've done probably over 1,000 different events with 1,000 different vendors. And most of whom have been African American. And so give yourselves a round of applause, because those who say we can't work together, forget it. We work together every day in this building. So once again, I'm Richard Jordan, I'm the proprietor here. Go to pinklionjazzclub.com, pinklionjazzclub.com. See all the events we've got going on here, and go to newblackwallstreetmarket.com. Thank you.
And also, we're going to have DJ Charger round us up.
Wow. All right, thank you very much. As you know, I'm Sir DJ Charger. I'm also on the radio. I have a show called In the Mix. Whatever is in the mix, you can call my radio show and advertise. I also have a magazine called Fight for Life. It's black owned and it's full of black businesses.
Nice.
You need auto part, you need immigration, you need nurses, you need doctors, dentists. Anybody you need is in this book. And we are all in Georgia.
Nice.
But this book is printed 5,000 copies and it's all over the country. California, Vegas, New York, Florida, Mississippi, Tennessee, you know what I mean, all over everywhere you could go. And we are also in the Caribbean. So if you want to get your business all over the country, make sure you get into Femme for Life. And when we go to Jamaica, we also have a party on the beach called Femme for Life. So make sure you come party with us and put your business in here. And thank you, Mr. Denise. Appreciate it.
So give yourself a round of applause for all of our business owners, entrepreneurs. And you know, one thing is, like they always say, it takes a village to raise a child, but it also takes a village to support each other.
Yeah.
So please, it's free 99 to support, like, follow, share, all of that and above. So y'all gonna do that?
Yes. Yes.
So have y'all been having a good time tonight?
Yes.
I didn't hear that. Did y'all have a good time tonight? So we're going to round it up with our very own Ms. Denise as she gives us our closing remarks. Look at that.
All right, y'all. This was nice. I really love to see everybody come together, talking about their businesses and putting their business information out there so people can collab. And like I did this because one of the reasons was it's Black History Month. We are Black business owners, and I wanted to do this in Black History Month and at Black Wall Street. Yeah. So that was the reason behind it being in this month. Now, all of y'all, nine I know, took out and gave everybody bags. I want y'all to look into y'all bags. In those bags, I put a card. I'm not sure if everybody in here has their business right, but I actually made a little cheat sheet for everybody. Because setting up your business structure is important. You can't get grants and loans if your business is not structured properly. So I actually made up a card and put it on the back, on there, everything that you need to do to get your business structured properly. On the opposite side of the card, I actually put a cue card on there. That is to an AI system that I would love for y'all to all experience. It's free for 14 days. And the reason why I put that on there is because I spent well over $400 a month with paying for ManyChat, paying for Calendly, paying to, like so many things that I was paying for on a monthly basis to run my business. However, when you use that card, guess what you have? If you don't have a website, guess what? It's on that flag. You get your own website on there. Not only do you have your own website on there, guess what? You can get your own text message. So if you have another phone number, so you have a business line, all on there. So again, another say that you save them when it comes to money. Guess what else you get on there? You know, if you ever watch on Instagram when people say, if you put the word money and then you get a response after that, if you want something, guess what? That's down on there. So you no longer need to have that ManyChat because that's on there as well. You also have on there where you can do text messaging, where you can do, like if y'all all bought y'all tickets, y'all see how y'all was able to dial that phone number and get an AI person. Guess what? You have your own AI assistants on there. You also have your calendar on there, so your business calendar is on there as well, so you don't have to worry about calendaring. You also have where you can do automations in there as well. So when it comes to sending out messages, text messages, emails, even messages on your social media platforms, they can automatically put those on there for you too. Not only that, there's so much in there, I'm just telling y'all, but it's so good. You have a social media manager on there, so you can schedule out your posts on there as well. You also have, and I know I spent money on this, which is ClickFunnels. So you know I used to make funnels and used to pay a whole other form for that. Now you can actually have a funnel right on that platform as well to be able to use for your business too. So there's so many aspects that's on that one platform that you can use for your business. So I wanted to make sure I shared that with y'all. I have everybody's email. I tried to print out this other card, which was AI tools, but everybody's going to get that on your email once you register to this event. I'll send that out to you because I wanted everybody to have a full list of different AI tools that you can use to help your business grow as well. So all of that is going to be, some of that is on that card that you got when you scan it, but the rest of it I'll send to you because I couldn't get it to make it where it could be seen because it kept messing up, I'm sorry. But I'll get that out to y'all, as well as y'all will get y'all pictures that y'all took in the beginning, as well as your video. So now you can use that for content for your social media or whatever platforms that you want to put it on. So that was the purpose of this event, is to not just have y'all come out, but to also help promote you as your business owner. And sometimes people don't have the money to pay for photo shoots or pay to have a person do videos for them. So that is why I wanted to do this, so you can have that without having to pay extra money. So I hope y'all all enjoyed that part of it. And so now, this is just kind of like to close it out. It's not over yet. We're gonna just go out, everybody get on the floor, take your shoes off and start dancing. But DJ Charlie gonna take us all the way out. We're gonna turn it all the way up. But I just wanted to end it with this, but I also wanted to tell y'all I'm happy that y'all all came out. I love seeing us supporting one another because just like Mr. Rita said, a lot of times in business, when it comes to women, we don't work together. There's always competition, there's always hate, there's always something going on. But when you can actually work with women and work with other people and you can really succeed, like she told you, I'm working with a woman every Thursday. I have a podcast every Thursday. We talk about all kinds of stuff, not just business, but we talk sometimes about business, we talk about family, we talk about money, we talk about everything. But we came together, we help one another. Where she lacking, I can come in. Where I lacking, she can come in, because it's always good to push one another and strive. And that's what I wanted everybody to see, that we can work together. When they say black women can't, we can if you get the right ones. Not everybody is out here to hate on you. So I just want that to be known. I wanted y'all to come in a room of all of us, so y'all can see, hey, you over here, look at Miss Suzanne over here with her trucking business. Who can be in here who might need some information about trucking? Mr. Kirk over there with the trucking. I see connections. I also see Miss Deli over there. I hear 4 people in here talking about real estate. I see connections. I see connections, Ms. Allison. I see connections, Mr. Jerry. I see connections. So there it goes, where it comes in when you have people. We got a lot of travel business owners in here. And some people ask me, at first when I first did this, when I be real transparent. When I first put this event together, I started off with trying to do it with the travel people in the business. And then it just wasn't working the way I wanted it to work. But I started realizing that when I got into that business, I had to look at why I got into that business. And a lot of people got into that business for the same reason I did. And it was for a discount. And so when you get into a business for what it is, you sometimes tend to have people who not want to work that business because they only looking for what they want to get out of it. And so that's why people don't work it. Then the next thing I've noticed that I got people into it not just for that, but then I started looking at it like, how can I flip this? I'm doing taxes and I see people owing money. Why not tell them about the travel business so they can write off these travel stuff and not have to pay? I've saved so many people with having this travel business on their taxes where they're not paying back the IRS nothing because of this business. And so that is why I tell people about that business to help them when it comes to that, because in every business, you know that when you comes to writing off deductions on your taxes, there's a limit when it comes to each thing that you write off. So if you have, say, a trucking business, if you have an accounting business, if you have a consulting business, you can only write off a certain amount when it comes to travel. But when you actually have an actual travel business, now you have more of a percentage of how much you can actually write off. So that's why I wanted people to learn about that business, not just get into it. So now when I approach people about that business, I'm not going, I know they say, oh, go to talk to everybody. I don't do that anymore. I'm not talking to you about that business if you don't need it to help you. If you don't need it to help you produce, getting something helping on your taxes. If you don't need it to help you with getting a discount on your travel. I'm not talking to you about this business. Also, because why? If you get into it, that reason, what's going to happen is after 3 years, you're not working the business. Now this business is not working for you because now it's called a hobby. And that's another thing you need to know when it comes to business. You cannot keep writing off things and not thinking that it's not, the IRS is not going to check you if you just keep writing off stuff and don't have no income coming in. So that's another thing I want to put out here, because again, it is tax season. And another possible thing I want to talk to y'all, this is my final thing when it comes to taxes. The only reason why I'm going through this is because we're in tax season. But if you're a business owner, you're owning over and you make over $40,000, a lot of people get an LLC in their business, which is good because that's keeping your business and personal separate. Having an LLC is for that purpose. However, just having an LLC is not helping you tax-wise because you're paying 3 times the tax. So if you're making over $40,000 a year in your business, you should become an S Corp. And also, I push for y'all to do that because when you become an S Corp, you're now doing a payroll for yourself. And when you're doing a payroll, as all y'all as business owners, when you're paying yourself, you're paying Medicare and Social Security. So with doing that, as a business owner, because I see a lot of people fail in that, when it's time for them to collect on Social Security and they have no money here because they've been working for themselves and not doing a payroll for themselves. So you don't have to do a live payroll, but you want to do some type of after the fact payroll where you're paying yourself and the same you're paying yourself. So let's just say I'm like, okay, I'm working my business and I'll say I'm just going to pay myself, say $5,000 every quarter. I don't have to physically pay myself $5,000. I can just tell the IRS I'm paying myself $5,000 and all I would do is pay the taxes on that amount every quarter. And so that's what I want y'all to understand when it comes to being a business owner, is that you want to prepare yourself for the long run because you don't want to get to that Social Security age and look at your Social Security. And I did a live on this, and I had people go on there and look at their Social Security. I said, everybody go to socialsecurity.gov and see what you see. And I had business owners who had zeros for the past 10 years because they owned a business and was not doing a payroll for themselves. So if they was getting ready to get a check, they wouldn't be able to retire because they have no money. So that's why I want to stress that importance of making sure you set yourself up that way when it comes to that. Now, that's all done. But I wanted to give y'all that information because, like I said, this is tax season, and I just want people aware of things that is hurting people, which is that, and also making sure the two things that I'm seeing so far in this season is those 1095As. A lot of y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I know I get 50,000 phone calls with people trying to get insurance. People trying to get me to get insurance. I don't know if y'all get them calls or not. Yeah. But with those calls, most of the time when you're getting those calls, they're registering you up on Obamacare, which is not really, it's really healthcare.gov, but everybody say Obamacare. You will get a 1095A. Right. When you put that information in and tell them when you're getting that insurance, whatever amount that you give them, that is the amount that they're giving you a premium tax credit on. So if you told them when they did that phone call with you and got that insurance and you said, I made $30,000, and then at the end of the year, you made $60,000, now you owe because of the fact that you didn't tell them 60, you told them 30, so they gave you a premium tax credit off of the 30,000 and not the 60. So I'm seeing that happen with people. So make sure if you have that Obamacare, make sure you go on healthcare.gov and give it updating that information, and also making sure that you update your W-4 if you're an employee. Because what happens if anything changed with you, whether it's your status, you went from being married or you're single, or you went from your kids is now grown, you're not the head of household if you don't have children. So you have to make sure that you're putting that on there, because what people don't realize is that when Trump came in office, he basically changed that W-4 because he stated that he's sick of refunds. He don't want to do that. So what he's trying to do is make it where you're getting your money throughout the year and not getting big refunds at the end. So that is why when you have those W-4s, they're changed now, and you're not filling in all those different things like you used to. It's real basic now. So you want to make sure that you're updating that so you're not wind up owing the money at the end of the year. So keep that up and don't claim everything on it. Because the minute you claim everything on those W-4s and it gets time to the end of the year, you got a bonus that came in or any extra overtime, and now guess what? You owe money. So make sure you keep that to the minimum. Even if you got 2 kids, only claim 1. Don't claim all 2 of them all year, because that's going to save you at the end. And also, like I always tell everybody, business will help you with deductions. So make sure you have that on the side or if you do have a job. So that's all I want to talk about when it comes to that. I hope y'all all enjoyed yourself, got some good information. Hope y'all was able to collab with people. And let's just get ready to have some fun. LaWanda is also in the travel industry as well. But LaWanda always shows her love and support, and so I really just wanted to acknowledge her tonight. LaWanda Hendricks. So the next person that I want to bring to the stage is Donna Madison. Donna Madison has been in the industry with us, and she be like, girl, I don't know what I'm doing, but she continues to push no matter what. She be booking those trips no matter what. So I want to show her some love today. And also, can y'all give her a happy birthday? Her birthday just came. That's Miss Donna Madison. The next person I want to bring up is Miss Rhonda Townsend. Miss Rhonda Townsend, I want to tell y'all about her business. She does interior design. However, she does a lot for the community within her church and also helping people in need. So y'all, I want to give y'all, show her some love for Miss Rhonda Townsend. The next person I want to bring up to the stage is Miss Natasha Faulkner. Miss Natasha Faulkner, I have to say, when it came time for me to do pictures, she was my creative everything. She was the person who pose this way, move this way, put this on, don't do that. She be out, and then in the middle of the night, I'm calling her because she is the social media goddess when it comes to videos and stuff. So I call her for all of that. So thank you, Natasha Faulkner. The next person I want to give this award to is DJ Charger. He barely knew who I was. I met him through Sabrina, and just from that one connection, when I tell y'all about this event, he was posting it everywhere, put me on his TV show, put me on all his thing and everything. So give it up for DJ Charger. The next person that I want to bring to the stage is a woman who didn't know me at all. She found me online, and she became my client, and we've been helping each other out. And her name is Miss Mona Sharp. Miss Mona was from New York, coming down here and started her pizza place, y'all. And she giving y'all that real good pizza. Like when we went there, we had that oxtail pizza that was awesome. Is also the same way like Miss Mona, but she met me through my neighbor, Miss Suzanne Ham. Miss Suzanne is not only a business owner of a trucking company, but she also is like a friend. Me and her will call each other and vent like nobody's other. Miss Suzanne Ham. Say a little more about. This person here is a person who helped me leave my corporate job. This person here helped me be able to scale my business so I no longer had to work in corporate America anymore by teaching me all the ways of using social media, using how to say how you can grow your business organically and not have to be paying for ads and doing all these things. He was somebody I said I met through someone else. But again, he helped me, and for him is why I'm a full-time entrepreneur. So this, I want to say, Gerald Bass, please come up. Now, Gerald has a company called The Rise of the 1%, where he helps you. So if y'all ever need that help with leaving that corporate job, he is that one. Then this person here, I don't even know what to really say. Because even me standing on stage right now, there's something I wouldn't have done before because I was always behind the scenes. I wouldn't talk. Because my mom be like, smile, girl. I'm going to kick you behind. And I be like, and I wouldn't say nothing. But Miss Sabrina Kelly, please come up because she's sitting there Miss Sabrina Kelly. And she, I'm gonna have her come up soon, because I want her to tell y'all, because that woman there, she will really put you in some places. Now this person here, I don't like her all the time, but I love her to death. When I tell you, she came in here, it was like, this is what you're gonna do. People was looking at my picture saying, is that your event planner? I'm like, no, that's just my daughter. But I want to give her, because she helps me so much when it comes to putting things online, telling me what don't look right, telling me stop looking like a grandma. And this I want to give to Sharday Oakley.
Good job, Laura. Good job. Okay.
Now this person here, I don't even know what to say. Because if I tell y'all, not only did she bring me into the world, however, she will let everybody know how many hours it took her to bring me into the world. But she is my most, when I tell you she supports me like nobody's ever. Like she makes sure no matter who she's talking to, she's like, come on, where's the flyers at? I'm talking, she will be at the airport, at the restaurant, wherever she at, she will let people know what I got going on and bring them to me. So I want y'all to give love for Miss Colette Brooks. And also, she's the one who did all the food and everything as well. Thank you.
Like you said, it was a test before it was a Denise. Come on, honey.
Now this person here was like, no, but I have to give her a shout out because this year is her year. I want everybody to stand up for this one because this girl here started her business this year. And I just want everybody to give her the support and love because I want her to know that she is going to grow. She's going to be higher than ever. And her name is Miss Shadell Rice. Now this woman here, she was there with me popping we had the boots on the ground and we was popping balloons because I didn't know what I was doing trying to make a balloon arch. But she came and helped me like it was nobody else's business. And she always is there to support her and her daughter, and her name is Natasha Sutherland. And she's also in the travel industry as well. Thank you. Packageville. These two here came in and got their business set up. They've been booking cruises. They've been doing the whole 9 yards. They've been putting it together. She was like, Nisi, you know, I be working. I be got stuff going on. I can't always make your training, but I'm going to try. And I was like, I got you, no matter what. And she would come over to the house, we'd do private trainings and everything. And she is really pushing out. And I want her to know you are getting it, girl. And so for you and your husband, Tona and Tara Parker. Tona and Tara Parker. Now this woman here is the one who introduced me to the travel business. All right. She was the one who told me, she said, girl, do you want to do, she was like, I see you online posting about your family trip. Do you want to make money doing it? I was like, I don't know about that. Because you know, normally it be scams. And so I was like, okay, let me see what it's like. But then when she told me about it, then I started seeing how not only can I do this business, make residual income, have generational wealth, all through this business, I was like, girl, I'm in. So this woman here, Miss Sharon Turner, for showing me about traveling.
This is so sweet, guys.
Yes, and it really did take a whole bunch of phone calls for me. Because I was like, girl, I'm only doing it for the discounts.
Now me and Miss Oakley, what we doing? We starting, right? All right.
Now I have one person who's been a bar owner since the 70s. And so she was like, I want to be up, and I said, but you don't own a business right now, that was for the past. But I just want to give her the acknowledgement, because at the end of the day, when it came to certain things about even doing affairs like this, it was me starting in her bar, with learning different things in the bar. I was her barmaid. I started out in the bar working at 12 years old. I was just cleaning every weekend. Then I went from cooking in the kitchen. Then I went from working behind the bar. And this was all things that I started learning. Then I got into bookkeeping and accounting, because all of these things I started off with all in the bar. So I just want her to come up and give a couple words, because she did that for me.
First of all, let's give homage to the queen. Yeah. Go ahead, Denise. She turned out to be outstanding. But what she's saying is all true. Because I was a hard-working woman for 30 years in the bar business in Philadelphia. And I love what I did. And I miss it now. But I still got some energy to do something again. But back in the day, we looked out for one another. Bar owners looked out for one another. If you was doing bad, we brought a party to your bar to help you out. Like I said, there's a difference, and there's a difference down here in Georgia. I'm not used to these ways. I'm used to up north. And like I said, we gave back to one another, and we did for one another. And if you look good, I told you look good. You understand? It's like, you look good here tonight. And see, a lot of women are intimidated with one another, which they shouldn't be. If you do good, do good. If you're ugly, you're ugly. That's how I feel about it. But like I said, but don't be upset. It is what it is. You know, the game ain't full of lying and cook water crazy. Just to totally unsaved. But if you look good and you know you feel good, flaunt it. That's why I tell my daughter, my granddaughter, and I got a bunch of nieces up in here. And they know how the toots was, because I don't change. And I will be 75 come June the 7th. And I'm still looking good and smelling wonderful. Because I love me, I love life, and I'm going to keep doing me. Like I said, I can still drop it like it's hot. I can still spread it like it's warm. I got a lot of imitators and no duplicators. Okay?